GSW Fanatics, we are live and alive here in Chicago, Illinois. Wrap It Up is about to get underway, and here is our opening contest, the opening matchup of the night. Big Bouncer Tom, debuting in GSW in his first ever match, going up against Marcellus Dreadbordman, the Midnight Nightmare. 2 out of 3 falls match. I hope you guys have some food and drinks, because Wrap It Up is about to get rambunctious. Let's get into it, kids. Two heavyweight fighters about to go head to head for the first time ever. Big Baby Tom, who people like to call Big Bouncer Tom in GSW, will fight against Dread for the first time.
Go ahead and ring the bell, man.
Match is underway. Here we go. Tom gets the first shot in, but that didn't move Dread by much. It only moved him back like a couple inches. And now Dread Spear! Just like the war against Punisher Black, he's proving to the world that he's an indestructible force. Picking up right where he left off. And now he threw a chair and he charged right at Tom, but Tom catches him! The brainbuster on the way down. And Dread back up on his feet. No surprise, to be honest, no surprise. Dread is a hustler. And here's a Midnight Rush. That's what he vowed to put Tom down with. Oh, but only one. And now a kick right to the chest. And now Tom runs off. For Tom, he's got to find a way to keep Dread down. He has to punish him. And as for Dread, he just got to keep doing what he's doing. And now over the top. Oh, D-cut! What a counter! Tom was trying to send Dread over the top, but Dread somehow found Tom on the way down. He loves using the Dreadful Cutter of Doom a lot. And now another spine buster. Tom back up on his feet, and Dread can't believe it. It looks like Tom's starting to absorb that pain. He's trying to get used to it more, and it's showing. Punisher Black was a tough opponent, and Tom over the top. And his back is taking a beating. He's landed on the street. And he's landed on a bunch of objects like that chair and that ladder. And now Dread, the drop kick. He'll cover, two, and kick out by Tom. And now going to use that spike trap, it looks like. Oh, but Tom got out the way for a brief second. Oh, that was a stupid decision. I was going to say, good job getting out the way, Tom, but don't look back at the man that has a trap so he can throw it back at your face. And now on this stage, Dread is eyeing at a nail bed. Or a nail board, I should say. And look at Tom. That spike trap Dread threw at him, busted him open. Blood is all over the place. It's smeared all over his head. And now, oh, Tom gets down. D-card once again by Dread. Cover. Two. Three. First fall goes to Dread. And he's in front. 1-0. Now, a chair to the back, but that might have pissed Tom off. Oh, no! Dread into the bed of nails, and now the backsplash from Big Bouncer Tom. Cover. Oh, one! Only one! Another D-card! Tom on his feet. D-card caught. And the suplex, the German suplex on the chair. This match is crazy. These two men are down for like 3 to 6 seconds, and they continue to fight each other. The adrenaline in their bodies just keep flowing. And oh, Hammerhead! Splits the table! Dread's down! Tom gonna make the cover to tie! Two, and Dread kicks out. It wasn't enough. And now Tom back to work. Kick to the midsection by him. Kick to the midsection by Dread. Decon once again. It's a cutter party. It is legit a cutter party, bro. And now Dread drops the ladder on Big Bouncer Tom. When you're in these weaponized matches, your body does not feel the same. And Tom obviously finding that out just in his debut. Good God almighty, the splash with the ladder on top of Tom's body. Tom can't even feel himself right now. And I'm shocked Dread didn't capitalize by covering him. He could have ended it right there, but it's his choice. If he feels like there's more to be done, go ahead. This is your match, not mine. Bunch of chairs on the stage. Spear! Spear by Dread! And Tom, on his feet, hits Dread with a cutter of his own. And Dread absorbed the pain. He absorbed the pain. Gets down. Spear again. Another spear to the big man. Big Bouncer Tom is taking a beating. Dread's back and he's got some stairs. Carry him on the steps. He's looking for a midnight rush from up there. He hits it! On the chairs! Dread might end it here. Oh no, he won't. Tom somehow survives that move. Dread said it would take 2 midnight rushes to put Tom down. But unfortunately, that's not the case. This match is still ongoing. And as we move on to another stage, we have some ladders and tables. And both men looking to take it to the skies. Oh my God! How about Tom?
1, 2, 3.
He countered through midair, and he gets the tie. 1 fall versus 1 fall. 1 for each man. That could change. Because Tom hits the Swamp Tom on top. Tom's going to win it. 2. No! No! I don't know how Dread kicked out. That was blasphemy. Oh, hold on. Dread! Tiger Driver 91 on the broken tables.
2, 3.
That's 3. And Dread opens up the night with a wild victory. What an opening match this was. And with a bump like that, we know Tom's going to need some medical attention. But props off to Big Bouncer Tom for showing some effort in his debut. And speaking of debut, the Knightswood native Blanco Edmonds in his first ever GSW match will face Carnage next, one-on-one in a Demon War in a brief moment. For right now, we shall step aside and take a quick break.
Hey.
Hey.
So, you been doing all right?
Been okay, could be better. Not gonna lie, I like the combo you're wearing. Looks a little similar to the Dudley Boys gear.
Pretty much where I was going with the fit. Didn't have any black or grey with it, but this works too.
Cool.
listen. I didn't come here to talk about my fit, I came here to talk about us. I know things aren't smooth between us, and it's my fault. But just know, I still care about you, Nix. And together or not, I will always be here for you, alright?
Okay. Hey. Good luck out there.
You too.
Nixie and Nico talking. That's interesting. Alright, anyways. The demon war between Blanco Edmonds and Case Carnage Neffs is about to get underway. So without further ado, let's teleport to the streets. I'm already worried about what's to come. Looking at that fire, I know this match is gonna be no joke. Here we go. Blanco and Carnage. Blanco finally in GSW. I've been waiting for this guy to be in this company for a long time, and now he finally gets to show his skills against one of the OGs of this place. And so far, he's off to a pretty good start. Neff's currently down, barely moving a muscle, and now Blanco brings a chair in this mix. Look at Blanco, look at the strength, look at the hustle! Another Death Valley driver! Took out the fire in that fire pit, and now he's going to pick Carnage up. And slams his back on the chair. The vertebrae to the chair. Blanco is moving quick. He is hustling. Just slamming Carnage around everywhere. And a kick out at 2. Blanco Edmonds. Some people know this man from the Knightswood Wrestling Organization. He's known for his grit. He's known for his hustle, determination. He's looking to carry that to GSW. And so far, it's showing. Doing a pretty good job taking care of Carnage this early in this match. And here he goes. Nice! Excellent DDT by Edmonds. People can view this man as a newcomer. They can view him as a rookie. But he's looking like a veteran out here. Again, he's going up against one of the OGs, Carnage.
Do it again. Go ahead.
And you see and hear him yelling at Carnage to do it again. This is what happens when you piss him off. He just threw him back on that chair with barbed wire on it. And will cover with the hook of the leg. And Neffs kicks out. Now Blanco on one of the chairs. Look at stomp, no one there. Neffs gets out the way. And Neffs picks Blanco up. Look at her turn it around. Hammerhead Buster connects. Case Carnage Neffs operating as quick as he can. Now the tombstone. Honestly, in my opinion, Carnage was meant to be taken seriously, especially back in the day, but now he just hasn't really been the same fighter as he used to be. His record is currently 2-1. His last match against Seek, he lost and came up short to him in that Doors match at Warzone. I feel like ever since he came back from Royal Pain, he just hasn't been the same guy like he was in 2024. When you take a look at the facts, he defeated Punisher Black. He defeated Tavon, but he just hasn't really been the same guy. And Blanco shuts Carnage down with that cutter. Cover, 2, near fall, but not enough. Anyways, back to Carnage. He started off 2-0 when GSW first started. Since the inception, he's been real consistent, but ever since he got hurt, ever since he came back from Royal Pain, he just hasn't really been a threat. And I think he knows that. He's Gotta find a way to be consistent. And now Blanco looking to shut him down! He slammed him back first through the barbed wire table. And on the way down, that barbed wire cut open skin between Carnage's eyes, it looks like. And now the splash from Blanco. He won't cover yet. He might be looking to do it again. For a second consecutive time, he connects with the splash. He'll aim to put it away. Two. Kick out by Carnage. Blanco damn near ended the match. But something in Carnage's mind said, I gotta keep going. And now on this stage, there's some cinder blocks stacked on top of one another. And now Carnage! He drove Blanco's head into one of them. But he won't give up. He kicked out. Neffs immediately hustling back to work. He's looking for Drill of the City. Connects! Drill of the City. Covered by Neffs. And no! Edmonds alive. Kick to the midsection. And now Blanco missed Carnage the first time. Caught him the second time. Blanco ramming Carnage's back into the wall. And the power bomb on the cinder blocks. That is all he wrote. Blanco Edmonds, welcome to GSW, brother. Massive statement win. Uh-oh. What the hell is this kid doing here? Something's not right here right now. Uh-oh. Seek! Seek's here. He defeated Buck at Royal Pain. They are no strangers to one another.
Get out.
Not a good look. We know Buck's association with Wixon. And speaking of Wixon, he has a match with Seek later on the night. The second doors match between them. But aside from that, the Knightswood native gets a massive win. And speaking of a Knightswood native and Xavier Walker, along with Bentley Conquest, are both looking to dethrone the KOL champ, Vernon Hayward II, after being wrongfully taken out by Javville Wims. These guys are going to go head-to-head in a triple threat ladder war in a brief moment. So stay with us. We're going to take a quick little break.
But seriously, us as double champs could be very crazy.
Yeah, God willing.
I'm confident in my abilities to successfully succeed.
Do your best, my girl. And remember, if you don't get the big one tonight, there's always another shot around the corner.
That's what I'm worried about. Like, if I lose this title match, I might never get an opportunity like this again.
Aaliyah once said this. First you don't succeed, lift yourself up, and try again.
You'll listen to R&B?
Don't tell the gang. It's only when I wanna rest my demons.
Anyways, I'm gonna do what I can do later on tonight.
Word.
Oh, what's up?
You guys look so cute.
Thank you so much, Briana.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, you and Nixie, huh?
Yeah. Don't worry, we will still be friends after the match ends. It's nothing personal, of course. It's just business.
Gotcha.
By the way, good luck on your title match tonight. And you too, Scarloey.
I don't need luck.
Suit yourself.
Not gonna lie, CC. I never seen a woman that positive in this company before. And it's very revolting.
Oh come on, bae, that's what this company needs. Positivity makes the world go around.
So you say.
That one was for the shippers. But coming up next, a triple threat ladder war. Vernon will defend his KOL championship not against one, but two people who finally have another chance to finally dethrone him. Who will leave Chicago as the KOL champ? Will it be the Cyborg Bentley? Will it be Vernon retaining his title? Or will it be the Knightswood native, Xavier Walker? Bentley and Xavier were robbed in their recent matches to face Vernon for that King of Ladders championship. But here, they will get their rematch. All three men with eyes on the main prize.
Ring the bell, please.
The King of Ladders championship. And we are underway. The challengers leave the champ standing in the middle of the street. And Bentley quickly comes back. And now Vernon looking to start things off his way. What a power driver. And Xavier comes in. Hit a ladder to the back of Vernon's neck. The head, neck area. And now the two challengers going at it. The champ back up on his feet, but now Bentley drop kicks him back down. And Xavier, just like how he started off at Royal Pain, the blockbuster from up top. And he landed on Vernon as well. The Knightswood native has his two opponents down. Until Vernon gets back up. And Bentley rushing behind them. There are going to be a ton of ladders. It's called a ladder war for a reason. You see Vernon's head hit hard on the top of that mini ladder. Another hammerhead by Bentley. The masked cyborg doing a pretty good job. And now, oh, that German. And now looking for Oblivion. Vernon, the spine buster on Xavier. The champ been in a lot of ladder wars before. He knows how it goes. He has the most experience in ladder matches too, matter of fact. Although you can't count Xavier and Bentley out. They've been in ladder wars too. They have some experience as Vernon hits a flatliner fall on Xavier through the table. Vernon might have took the big man out the equation for a brief moment, as now the champ and the challenger going at it. Bentley and Vernon. They faced each other before. Vernon, of course, defeating Bentley in that ladder match to beat him for the KO title and No Guts, No Gory. And obviously, thanks to Wimps' interference. That's why Vernon is where he is right now. But that probably won't last long, as both challengers running behind the champ to the next stage. A couple more ladders, and now Swamp Tom was caught, and Xavier, the brain buster on Vern. And now this masked cyborg, the suplex! That might have broken the Knightswood native's back. His vertebrae might be cracked, and I think Bentley's neck might have took a little bit of impact too. And these ladders do a lot of damage to your bones. Your whole skeletal system does not feel the same after you take shots with those ladders. Tavon hit Vern with a chair. He's driven down, and now Walker eyeing at his two opponents. He has the height and hits both of them with a moonsault. Short distance, but he was able to get him. And now both boys back up in a hurry. Xavier up in front, Vernon in second, the masked cyborg Bentley up in third. And now Vernon, oh hold on, Xavier gets down, and now has Vernon. Hoist him up, the AA! Attitude adjustment! Drop kick by Bentley! But Xavier will homage to the legendary John Cena. Afterward, power bomb! Power bomb on Bentley. And Swanton went home. Vern got out the way. Champ got out the way. Cutter from Bentley. Vernon back up on his feet, however. Bentley caught by Vernon. Another pile driver. So much speed, and a cutter through midair. Wild sequence, champion, and both challengers are all down. Speed is key. Speed is key. Xavier backstabber to Bentley. Make sure he stays far behind, but Xavier has to worry about Vernon because I know he's way up in front. Ben's neck and back might be broken. I don't see no weapons, and there's a door. That can only mean one thing, chat. A building. We headed up to the rooftop, and Xavier's taking a shortcut to the floor. Open! Bentley! The spear! Bentley came out of nowhere, and there's the King of Ladders Championship. We on top of the building, and now Vernon coming up top of Bentley. He's right here. He got caught by Vernon. Vernon's gonna take the Cyborg out of this match. He's gonna get... No!
What the fuck? And there is your guy, Vernon Haywood II.
You son of a bitch! You absolute son of a bitch! Vernon got speared, Ben got taken out of the equation, and Xavier has the KOL title! We got a new KOL champion! You see that little glare right there by Walker? He didn't forget what Wims did to him, throwing him off the building when Wims and Haywood were compatible, and now Nedak's here! Oh no, the Black Rider on the building! These two bastards are gonna destroy their former friend, their former ally, the Rib Slinger! Fucking assholes! Fucking assholes doing what they do best! Vern's reign comes to an end. And it's all because of Wims. The man who gave him that KOL title took it away from him. The worst way possible to lose. Oh my fucking god, bro. Vernon got screwed over. But it's already in the books. It happened. There's nothing we can do. The show must go on as we move on to the women's division. Brittany and Kenzie, steel cage match. Both of these women for the first time ever, one-on-one after this. Damn, man, this crowd is really picking up. They are not happy.
Control is what you want. Power is what you want. You want to keep this place in check. Nothing business related around here needs to be in check. The one thing that needs to be in check is you in general. Wims, for over 3 years we hated each other's guts, even before GSW existed, and for the longest time, I never knew why. Up until now, I figured out why. Wims, you hate me, because you're not me. And I hate you, cause you're not me. We're both innovators of violence. We're both descendants of destruction. We're everything the world expects us to be. But the only difference is, I choose destruction for the good, while you choose it for the evil. As far as this unsanctioned match is considered, son, you will understand that your ass will be grasped from beginning till end. If I gotta make you bleed, then I will. If I gotta lay the wood to you, then I will. And goddamn it to hell, if I gotta end your career, man, I must do so. You and your guys will understand there is danger around you when you put my home at risk. Every black vengeance goon, you're all on the list to kill. And that's the bottom line, cause Caillou said so. I'll see you in the main event, you wicked son of a bitch.
Message received. We have a long way to go until we get to Anderson and Wims' match, which will be in the main event. But for right now, we have a steel cage match to get to. For the first time ever, one-on-one, Brittany, Kenzie, in the streets of Chicago. Let's teleport where they're at. This all started in the Women's U.S. title tournament where Brittany screwed over Kenzie, and Kenzie then returned the favor. And now it's came down to this. A steel cage match between both of these fierce competitors. The bell's rung, and here we go. They both charged at each other, and Britt gets out the clutch of Kenzie, connects with a kick, right to the stomach. Already going to the midsection, and now Brittany. Oh, Kenzie gets down, and now Britt sent over the top. She landed rear end first onto one of the chairs. Damn near dented the thing. And now the frontward DDT by Ellington. Both of these women, competitive fighters, but they have some flukes. Britt, of course, gets off to decent starts, but her ego and her mouth gets the best of her. And as for Kenzie, she starts off well, but just can't capitalize at times.
You want to talk to me now, Britt? Huh? You want to say something to me now?
As you can see and obviously hear, trash talk coming into play. And Brittany's bleeding, and up top the dolphin dunk. A quick dolphin dunk by Kenzie. Shockingly not going for the cover. I thought she was going to probably end it there, but I guess not. More barbed wire to the back, and now a cutter. Britt's back is taking some punishment very early. Kenzie covers Britt, trying to end it here, and unsuccessful. The fall ends up at 2, and this match continues. Brittany has been bleeding out a lot for the past couple months. And it's often during the start of matches. You've seen the war against Shaina in that Women's U.S. title tournament. She was bleeding badly. Now here she's bleeding too, but that ain't going to stop her from fighting back. Now Kenzie's back taking some punishment. Brittany dropping Kenzie on the steps. Huge power bomb, and now Brittany continuing to cook on offense. She'll throw Kenzie in the trash can. Oh, that's just wrong. And now Brittany setting up for that hip attack, and she connects. She connects with the hip attack. A timeless play. And now Kenzie's bleeding, it looks like. Bleeding, now they exploded her. Kenzie's head, the back of her head hit hard on the top of that step. Impact to the head like that can lead to concussions. You know Kenzie's going to need some medical attention after this match. Same thing applies with Britt because both of them busted open, but they continue to fight as Britt forcing barbed wire on Kenzie's wound. That barbed wire is no joke. That is not a toy to be played around with. And Britt dropped a bag of glass. I was wondering what that bag had inside of it. I can't even see the glass now, but I knew there was glass in there. And now, oh, Britt almost fell into it. But catches Kenzie. Oh, no, this ain't going to end well at all. Oh, no. Brain buster in the glass. But as you can see, Britt Her back was completely exposed.
Remember kids, no count outs for this one.
Rough landing for both women. Kenzie cannot afford to take any more damage to the head. Another hip attack by Britt, this time to the back of the head. And now up top she goes from the steps to the floor, the 450. 450 splash from Torres. And now, gonna capitalize. One, two. No! Kenzie gets up and runs off. Now this match is being turned the fuck up. Off we go, and a crate with a screwdriver. 2 crates and a chair, actually. Oh, Kenzie done stabbed Brittany with that screwdriver. Pierced her stomach with it. And now slams her on one of the crates. Ellington wasting no time, going as quick as she can with these attacks. Done drop her with that senton. And she's looking to capitalize here.
2.
Can she do it? No, she won't. Brittany's still showing some heart in this shit. Look at the blood all over her face, man. I don't think that blood's stopping. It's on one half of her face. At least she don't have a crimson mask or anything. Oh, the German suplex! That stopped Kenzie in her tracks for a second, and now Britt realizes it didn't. It was only for a brief moment, and now Kenzie ramming Britt into one of the ladders. And again, working on the back of Britt. Oh, the murder line! Murder line! Ellington will capitalize with no, only 2. I thought she was going to get 3 out of that. One of her main finishers didn't do it. Now coming to realization, it's going to take more than a murder line to take down Britt. And now they both have eyes to the sky as Britt gets caught. Oh, Dios mío! Spanish fly by Kenzie! Oh my goodness, what a play! When you've been in this business for over a year, you can do those types of things with that crazy ass athleticism. Way to take flight. And now on this stage, a barbed wire board is in play, along with a chair. Another hip attack. Another hip attack by Britt. That Spanish fly weakened her for a bit, but it didn't stop her from attacking Kenzie. Brittany's trying her best to shake it off. Shaking it off like Taylor Swift. And now, Cutter with a counter. What a counter. Brittany's back and her hair landed into that barbed wire board. And she landed in it again. Landed in it again off of that neck breaker. And after that, second time, the Dolphin dunk from Ellington. Here's the cover to end the match. Unsuccessful yet again. Only 2. And Kenzie looks a little frustrated. She thought she had this one, but I guess not. I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. What is it going to take to end this match? Tacks? Barbed wire chairs? We're going to have to see. And Kenzie eyeing at some of that barbed wire and the tacks before Britt kicks her in the back of the leg. And now charges over the top, and down goes Britt. She landed onto that barbed wire chair. Thanks to that flapjack. Britt's up, but Kenzie Oh, brings Britt down and choking her out.
Tap. Tap. Give it up, Britt.
Choking her with that barbed wire.
Brittany, do you give up?
And Britt trying to muscle her way free. But Kenzie got that grip locked in tight. Britt's eyes just shut.
Britt?
Hold up.
Alright, ring the bell. She's out.
It's over. Burger calls it off. Britt's eyes are shut. Kenzie wins by submission. I tell you, that was a great match. It was a back and forth battle. But when it mattered most, Kenzie came up clutch. And Britt was forced to go to sleep. A great first time match by both of these women. And speaking of first time matches, we got another one back to back. It's Lindsay Seller, Monica Xavier, Chicago Street Fight, which means anything goes, falls count anywhere, no disqualification, no holds barred. That will come up in a brief moment. We're going to take a quick break for right now, so grab a snack, grab food, grab drinks, grab whatever y'all want. This match will be coming up in about 2 to 3 minutes.
Nice belt, buddy. It won't be long until that ends up in someone else's hands.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, the thing is, I seen the whole match, and the midgets almost took the KOL title from you. Makes me believe you just became a lucky champion.
No such thing as luck when I earned it.
Whatever floats your boat, Green Bean. You better just protect the damn title, or else your reign will be marked down as not just the worst, but as the shortest.
Well, at least I have a belt to symbolize my work, unlike you.
Fraudulent ass excuse. Listen to me, Xavier, I'll get mine, believe me. I'll get mine.
Random guy.
Xavier and Blanco having a little chat, and now Blanco and Dread laid eyes on one another. I tell you, it's the big guys you gotta watch out for, because those are the guys that bring big stories to the table. But we got a fight coming up between Lindsay Seller and Monica Xavier. They are currently out in the streets. We are about to teleport over to their location, and we shall see who will come out on top. Welcome back to the premiere of Wrap It Up, everybody. Our fifth match in the making, the fifth War to 15 on this stacked card. Monica and Lindsay.
Ring the bell, please.
One-on-one for the first time ever. A Chicago street fight where there are no rules, no holds barred, no time limit, and obviously anything goes. It's a battle of speed versus agility and strength. Monica, of course, being the speedy one. Lindsay holds more of the power in this match. Those are the advantages they have against each other. So you can see Monica hits a flatliner on Lindsay. And now the standing moonsault. This is what I'm talking about. The athleticism for Monica gets her ahead in a lot of matches. And it couldn't end up in her favor right there, unfortunately. But I like how she's being consistent with it. As for Lindsay, she... Oh, no! So you can see the garbage can to the back. That's legal. Anything goes in the Chicago street fight. And another standing moonsault. Monica's trying to make sure that Lindsay doesn't find an opening to generate her offensive playbook. And now cover. Two. And kick out once again by Lindsay. For Lindsay, if she finds an opening, she has to be consistent. her strength has got to kick in. She's got to find a way to punish Monica and put her down. For Monica, just keep doing what you're doing. Use all the weapons you can use. Be physical. Use your acrobatics. And find a way to end the match. A shopping cart. Huh. Giving me some ECW vibes. And now, it looks like Lindsay got out of Monica's clutch for a second. And now, Lindsay catches Monica and hits a Fisherman Buster. Fisherman Buster on the chairs. Monica landed awkwardly on her neck, but still kicks out at 2. A little bit of frustration on Lindsay's face. Going to take a little bit more, maybe even a lot more than just a Fisherman Buster to get the job done. Kind of shocked that Monica's not clutching her neck after that fall. And look at the acrobatics. It's like she just shook the pain off, and now Lindsay missed that drop kick. And now it gives Monica another opportunity for a standing moonsault once again. She hit it perfectly. Monica and Lindsay both said they had eyes on being the top women in this division. And visibly, Monica's backing up her promise. Unfortunately, Lindsay's not giving up, however. There's too much consistency. Lindsay hasn't been able to find an opening, except for that one Fisherman Buster. That was probably just it. And now on this stage, there are some chains on the ground. Now Monica's eyeing at it. Oh, there's the Bears logo. And can Lindsay turn this around? No, Monica, it's a DDT on the chains instead. Excellent counter. And for the second time tonight, the back suplex. Partially landing on the chains. Lindsay just can't get anything going, man. It's like every single time she tries to find an opening, Monica shuts her down, and now Monica looking to put it away with a Sweetie Pie Sundown. That's Swan Tom. No one home. Now Lindsay up on top, dropping the elbow. Elbow to the stomach. Can Lindsay hand Monica her first loss? No. Very close fall. That was really close. And it looks like Monica shook off that pain. Some chairs. 4 chairs stacked on each other. Death Valley Driver. Now Lindsay's starting to cook. She's starting to cook a little bit. Now dropping the chair on Monica. Monica barely moving. A chair to the chest. And again. 2 chair shots to the chest, and now a cover to end the match. Not enough. Kick out at 2 once again. Another close fall. And now Lindsay might be looking through a powerbomb through all those chairs, but Monica thankfully got out the way just in the nick of time. Gets out the way multiple times. Lindsay stopped. Monica spears her. The chairs collapse. Lindsay slowed down. Taking her eyes off Monica was a mistake, and it's going to cost her. Sweetie Pie Sundown. Monica going to end the match here.
2, 3.
She successfully gets 3 and still undefeated. It's back to the drawing board for Lindsay as she goes down to 1-2. Monica increases her win streak. She is now 3-0 in solo competition and remains undefeated in the women's division. But coming up next, this is one of the most important matches of the night. coming in this early. A Black Vengeance member and a Hawkeye member going at it. These two are no strangers to one another. Ekler and Tavon. In Tavon's stipulation, a barbed wire match. A TNA style stipulation. Barbed wire massacre. These two ruthless killers are going to go one-on-one. Coming up next. Do not go anywhere.
An outsider. I lost my KOL championship to an outsider. All because one man. Javville wimps. Let me ask you something, Javville. You think you can throw yourself out there and take everything from me? Do you think this was the last dance? No, it was not. First my sister, and now my championship. Look, I'm not a fucking loser. Alright? These things you're taking away from me is just gonna fuel me up more and more until I snap and run through you in the future. Unlike you, I'm not hungry about power and titles. I'm personally hungry for blood. Only for the family. I don't give a damn if this is some OTF shit or not, but you are in danger. In your biggest spotlight tonight, I will get my hands on you, and when I do, you're gonna be the kid that makes the wish that you never, ever, met me. I'm warning you, bro, if I get my grimy hands on you, you are never gonna see the light again.
You wanna talk about vengeance? You wanna talk about doing this for the family? With a little segment like that, Vernon and Javville's future is unpredictable. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen between those two. All I know is Javville is in trouble once he and Anderson's war is done at the end of this event. Other than that, our focus right now is on Ekler and Tavon. Both of these guys, for the second time ever, barbed wire massacre. They've been at each other's throats for months, and they finally have another chance to tear each other up, limb by limb. This ain't no Texas death match, but this is one of the most goriest stipulations in GSW history. The barbed wire massacre. And the bell rings, Ekler and Tavon back at each other's throats. For the first time since the road to Warzone, they are back at it again. BV versus Hawkeye's rivalry continues. Look at those barbed wire boards and that barbed wire in the corner. That is dangerous, man. These barbed wire toys are nothing to be played with. Ekler kicking Tavon right in the midsection. Or maybe caught him in the chest. That barbed wire is also on his chest too. And now Ekler the backdoor throw. For the past 6 to 8 months, although he's a Black Vengeance member, Ekler has a lot of skill. He's got a lot of sauce. And he just used that barbed wire to roll it over Tavon's head. Bro just became a black steamroller. He just scarred Tavon's head apart, man. Keep telling people this barbed wire is dangerous. Nothing to be played with. This tears up your flesh, and as you can see, Tavon already busted open in the first couple minutes. God almighty, bro. Someone already shedding blood. And it turns out to be Tavon. We know how personal this is for him. For Ekler, I don't think it really is personal. It's just, he's dragging these fights by Tavon because Tavon wants to make sure that Aeroslim is the head honcho of GSW for now and forever. He doesn't want any BV member ruining this place, and I don't freaking blame him after all the crap they've been doing to everyone here. And it's not just that. Tavon been making this personal because his hardcore championship was taken away from him, he felt. The Black Vengeance obviously getting involved in that match at Royal Pain cost him that title match, and Scarloey, of course, took it. And he's been eyeing at revenge ever since. his own quote-unquote vengeance against the Black Vengeance. As you can see, there's a giant ladder that Tavon brought. But first, instead of taking him up top, Ekler driven down on the barbed wire chair. And now little brother Tavon. LTR laid to rest. Dropping the whole body on Ekler. And for the first time tonight, the cover made 2. Ekler kicks out. Keeping this match alive, only for the time being. So yeah, man, this is a very personal match for Tavon. Wants to make sure his brother's the forever GSW World Champion, and he wants to get revenge on the guys that took away his Hardcore Championship. That ended up in the hands of Scarloey, who, by the way, has a match later on tonight against Nico Joseph. But we'll get into that a little bit later. 2 kicks to the midsection by both of these guys. And now, a hold up, Ekler catches Tay in the air. Hits him with a brain buster. He was lucky he didn't hit him onto that barbed wire board. Now, Ekler generating some offense. A power bomb! A power bomb! Into the wooden table, and once again the backdoor throw in the barbed wire. God, that's not a good landing. That is not a good landing. Tavon, however, kicks out. That was a close fall too, by the way. That was a very close fall. Even though the win-loss record doesn't say it, this is how good Ekler is. This is how wise he is. Keep on attacking the opponent. Keep on attacking your guy. That's smart. That backstabber just rattled Tavon's vertebrae. And now Ekler brings a barbed wire bat on the stand. And look at him flipping the bat around and still hitting Tay with it. Hit him twice in the stomach. And here we go. 2 more barbed wire boards. 1 in the corner, 1 on the ground. Spear into the barbed wire board! Ekler got the worst of it. He's stuck in the barbed wire. Tavon eyes at the other one set in the corner. And now Ekler is shedding some blood. Not good. Blood loss is fucking them, both of them up. A cutter from Ekler. Tay immediately back up on the speed. Kick to the midsection. And the Destroyer, missing a Destroyer. Ekler survives it. And Tavon catches him again. Flatliner brings Ekler down. Momentarily, he's up. He's up. He's on his feet. That drop kick was caught. And the Gonzo bomb in the barbed wire board. Speed is... Oh my God.
Oh my fucking God.
What the hell? The barbed wire is stuck in Tavon's hair. It's stuck in his dreads. And now the ref gets it out of his hair. That barbed wire got stuck in his hair. What the hell did I just witness? Yo, this match is literally picked up. Uh-oh, cinder blocks. This match is crazy. And it's going to get crazier if someone's body lands in that table of cinder blocks. And now Ekler looking a little worried. And I don't blame him. Hold up. Tavon catches Ekler in the air. Hawkeye's landed. Hawkeye's landed by little brother Tavon. Ekler once again surviving it. He keeps surviving everything. He couldn't survive that suplex though. And Ekler might be in more trouble. Tavon's taking him up top. This is not going to be good. Oh no! Oh my God! Ekler landed on the back of his head on one of those cinder blocks. He's knocked out. Tavon has a free shot.
1, 2.
It is on the whims. Get this asshole out of here. is cracking! I'm literally spinning everywhere! Rah! And here's Caillou with a flamethrower! Making sure Wims is out of here!
Ref. Count.
Tavon yelling at the ref to count.
1,
And he's doing it.
2,
There's 2. Just need one more.
3.
It's
Ring the bell.
over. It is finally over. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. Ekler's still knocked out. Tavon wins. In one of the most important matches of the night. Tavon takes care of business. Oh God, my voice, bro. I'm gonna need a lot of beverages. So in the meantime, I'll get beverages and y'all take a little 2 or 3 minute break as well. Stay tuned for this next matchup. No holds barred match. Shaina Stallington, Shenika Fulkin, one-on-one for the first time ever. Oh God, bro. I can't even feel my throat right now. Alright, y'all, take a quick little break. And when we get back in about 2 or 3 minutes, this match will come up next.
Seriously, don't let Psycho Man take away what's yours.
He won't, bro. Tonight, his career ends. And he will understand, this business is not for unhinged dorks.
Sounds more than a dork if he's, well, unhinged. But aight.
Nigga. You know what he is, though. A deranged rat that needs his ass beat.
Better choice of words, somewhat.
You be lame as shit sometimes.
I am who I am, bro.
Gentlemen, pleasure to finally meet you.
Who are you?
Name's Bojet Boston, or BJ if you prefer. No need for formalities.
Scarloey Etienne Jr.
Jamar Wiggins.
I'm glad to meet both of you, especially you, Scar. I wanted to pay a visit to one of the hottest sport companies around the world and meet some of the best this place had to offer. Oh, and by the way, I actually meant to give you something.
Which is?
Actually, since I know you have a title match tonight, we'll do it a week after the show. Make it a little surprise. Sounds good?
I'd cut.
Good. All right, now you dominate your opponent tonight, all right, brother?
The hell wrong with you?
Scar. As your friend, I don't trust that nigga. At all.
Why so worried?
Dog! Why are you letting your guard down against a bald stranger? You just met, and you don't know what the hell he might do to your stupid ass.
Calm it down, Jay. Seriously, did you see how fresh and rich that nigga looked? A surprise from those type of people is the first...
You're talking stupid. Yeah, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, bro. Jamar does not like that ball guy. He does not like BJ one bit. There's something about him that's kind of ticking him off. And he is a little more concerned about his friend. And I don't blame him. That's a real man right there. That's a real friend you can count on. But other than that, we have Shaina and Shenika to look forward to right now. No holds barred match. We shall teleport to the streets to see what they will do to one another. So let's get over there. These women have talked down on one another about a month and a half ago. They have not seen eye to eye during the road to Wrap It Up.
Ring the bell, please.
And now since Wrap It Up is here, they get a chance to fight one another for the first time ever. And look at Shenika, just looking real confident with her cocky ass self. Been confident since the start of the road to Wrap It Up, to be honest. been talking down on Shaina, said that she's been falling off. She hasn't really been consistent in GS Dub, and honestly, that is true. Although for Shenika, oh damn! Can't say she's better though, because her cockiness gets her in a lot of trouble. Although I do got to give Shenika some credit on that consistency part she made about Shaina. Because Shaina just gets wins every now and then. She hasn't really been the same, honestly. She's been winning one, then losing one, or maybe two.
1, 2.
So that kind of is true, as Shaina kicks out here. And as for Shenika, consistency, she's honestly getting better at it. She's currently on a 2-match win streak, looking to get her 3rd win in a row tonight. And for both of these women, I'll say this. Although they're trying to prove that they're better than one another, both of these women have bright futures. Shenika just threw an open chair right at Shaina's head. Damn near could have busted her open. She gets dropped. Shaina gets dropped on that garbage cannon. Now Shenika looking to end the match early, but Shaina kicks out at 2. I've seen these women since the start of 2025. I know what to expect from them. Now here we go. Man, I can't believe we're at the halfway point of this event already. That went hella fast to me. And now Falcon over the top. Lands on her feet. And now catches Shaina. Drops her right on the head. The Death Valley driver. Cover
1, 2,
and kick out. Falcon knows that's not enough. You gotta do it with weapons or without weapons. Gotta do what you gotta do. And there's a chair! Another chair! So many chairs in this match. And now Falcon, wonder what she's going for here. Oh, she's hopping and rolling. Kind of look like her own version of the Rolling Thunder. Paying a little bit of homage to RVD,
2.
Rob Van Dam, an ECW legend. I like it. Wasn't entirely accurate, but pretty solid move right there. There's a lot of homage throughout the year 2025. Now going into 2026, there's bound to be more homage, man. I mean, earlier we seen Xavier hit an attitude adjustment, and now Shenika's version of the Rolling Thunder, and now Shaina looking to turn this around. Make sure this match ends in her favor as she drops Shenika on the head with a brainbuster. She got a little bit of hang time, too. And there's a lot of damage to the back of the head and the neck. And now the suplex into the table. Falcon is getting dropped in her head. Both of these women back up on their feet. But Shaina looking to drop Shenika back down. The sudden eliminator connects, and that could end it. Shaina hits her finishing move, covers on Falcon, and Shenika kicks out from that. She makes the escape. But look at Shaina, calm, cool, and collective, and going right back to work. The neck breaker only kept her down for a brief second. And now Shaina, full head of steam, dropping Shenika down with the Falcon Cutter. Cover again to end the match? No, not enough. Same result. Now Shaina, a little frustrated there. She didn't get the job done. Shaina's calm, cool, and collected, like I said. She knows how to keep her temper in check. She doesn't really let her emotions get the better of her. And that's a good thing. That's what makes a great fighter. You know you're not going to have the upper hand all the time. You know things sometimes aren't going to work out in your favor. And speaking of that, Nico dropping Shay on the chairs. The match might end up in her favor or maybe not. But Shaina got out the way when Shenika was about to hit that standing moonsault. And now another Falcon Cutter. The momentum keeps switching. It keeps on switching. Oh, the spine buster. She got popped up in the air.
Get up, Shay.
Now Falcon commanding Shaina to get up. And now the Sky Slicers. Shaina landed on the back of her head. Usually when that move is made, they land on their face! Only a kick out at 1! What can Shenika do to end this? That's my question. A chair? A chair to the back. That might have woke Shaina up. Shaina's pissed off and now running right after Shenika. And chair alerted her the sound of violence. Oh wait! Oh! Holy Hurricane Rana! She had full control even on the way down! And Falcon with the moonsault to sum it up! Here's the
1,
cover,
2,
2 and 3! Shenika ends up victorious, and more importantly, keeps her streak alive. The cocky Shenika gets a victory and wants to give Shaina a handshake after a well-fought match. That's a first one. Oh, snap! Shaina didn't maintain her composure that time. Oh, she's pissed, bro. She is pissed.
You ain't shit, bitch. You ain't shit.
The trash-talking tactics, the abrasive side of Shaina is being shown. Oh, and the stairs to the back.
Pungas.
Shaina just used Shenika's tactics against her after her loss. Now the crowd getting involved. They did not like that last segment. I understand Shaina's frustrations. I really do, but that wasn't smart. You didn't have to do any of that shit. You could have just gave her a handshake and called it a day. Just made it more personal than what it is. Just you could have gave her a handshake and just walked away. Simple as that. And this makes me wonder if this is gonna affect Shaina's mentality going forward. This makes me wonder about her future. Like dead ass. This makes me a little more concerned, but enough about Shenika and Shaina's match. We already seen it. Everything happened. It can't be changed. We move on to Nico and Scarloey. GSW Hardcore Championship match. A TNA style stipulation. A Monsters Ball. That will come up in about 2 to 3 minutes, so we'll take a little break. But when we come back, this next match, I'm warning you, will be deadly.
Winners deserve all the love in the world, but champions deserve love and respect. Briana, Nixie, you both have been the beloved ones here long enough, and it's about time someone else gets adored for a while. So, whoever walks out of Chicago as the champ, I will be coming after you. And at No Guts, No Gore, in Tampa Bay, Florida, whether I face a redhead or a royal eagle, just know I will be walking out the new Women's World Champion. Bye-bye, sweetie pies.
I love my girl, man.
We know you do, Brother Slim, and pretty soon more fans are going to love Monica if she becomes the next Women's World Champion. She's keeping a close eye on Briana and Nixie. Whoever walks out and wrap it up as the Women's World Champ, Monica already eyeing at first dibs. But since we talking about champions, we're going to teleport over to the street to see the GSW Hardcore Champion, Scarloey Etienne Jr. putting the hardcore title on the line against Nico Joseph in a Monsters Ball. A very personal match between both of these boys. Let's see what this match will bring. It's kind of rare that we get some dream matches in GSW, but this was a dream match that I was waiting to see down the road, where two dark forces collide and fight one another. ETN and Joseph, for the first time ever, two of the heaviest hitting men in the men's division. Joseph, he's not waiting for the ref to call the bell. He just let the bell ring out of nowhere because he wants to fight Scarloey and hurt him. Not to take his title, but Scar not going to allow that to happen as he covers, and Joseph immediately kicks out at 2. Both these guys want to maim each other. They want to teach each other lessons. The way Scarloey grew up ever since he was a kid, the stuff that Joseph's been going through this year, both of these men taking all their anger out on one another. And now Joseph gets down. A kick to the midsection. And now the cutter. The cutter from Joseph knocks Scarloey down. Way to start it off so far. Very physical matchup. Monsters Ball, there's no disqualifications, no countouts, no holds barred, anything goes in this stipulation. And now Joseph has a nail gun. We've seen Slim use that toy before. Now, Scarloey! A nail right to the forehead! That nail got punctured right in the center. It got taken out. As you can see, Scarloey's bleeding. He's bleeding. And now the chair to the head. Joseph, such a maniacal man when it comes to these weapons. Joseph wants that title to end off a year of hell. Scarloey been taunting Joseph after Nixie broke up with Nico for being so psychotic. But Scarloey doesn't really understand all the pain, all the trauma that Nico's been through. Spear! Scarloey was just quick to judge, and now he wants to put Nico in his place. He told him he has a place, and he's determined to make sure he stays in it. Joseph obviously knows about Scarloey's cockiness. That's what really led him to try to find a way to take his hardcore championship. And now Scarloey with the German suplex. Awfully close to that broken glass bottle. The shards of glass spread everywhere. And now Scarloey might be looking for the shiesty drill to end it, but Nico was out the way. Oh, and Scar done swept down Nico from behind. He swept him off his feet. Caught him right in the back of the leg. And now he's looking for the powerbomb into the barbed wire board. Awful landing, cover made. Nico kicked out at 2. Dangerous spots, dangerous landings for these two. Obviously, the nail punctured in the head of Scarloey, and now the power bomb and the barbed wire board that Joseph experienced. Very dangerous, man. No, and now barbed wire to the head. And now Scarloey gonna keep forcing it on Nico's forehead as payback.
This nigga ain't no nerd from hell. He nothing.
Trying to rip his forehead open.
Look at this bum ass nigga. His daddy done raised some trash. His mama done raised a nobody. You Joseph ain't ever been shit, and never gon' be shit. That's why you ain't got shit, and never will have shit.
And now the trash talk. One of Scar's tactics to play mind games with his opponent. Kick to the nuts by Scar, and Nico returned the favor. Scar with a kick to the stomach. And Joseph, eyeing at the last stand, hits it. Scar landed on his head, and now Joseph, what else does he have in mind? Oh, Scar, a pedigree! A pedigree in the glass, the cover made, new hardcore champ, no! Near fall, but it wasn't enough. This is wild, bro. They're doing whatever they can do to survive. Especially Scarloey. Because he's been taking tough bumps. He caught Nico. Because Joseph was going for that cutter. Scar looking for that power bomb, but Joseph, oh no! He slipped and lost his balance! Scar's gonna steal it! Joseph won't allow that to happen yet! Joseph made sure he didn't get powerbombed to that table, but he slipped. And now Scar takes flight and drops all the weight on Joseph! Joseph might be done, and Scar has another defense in the book. No!
That's some bullshit.
Not yet! Nico refuses to give up this easily. You guys seen him in the wars with Ocho Cinco. He does not give up. He keeps fighting until he gets the job done. And this is the most important match of his career where he has to get the job done. As he hit a cutter, rolls Scar up, hits a hammerhead, driving Scarloey on the top of his forehead. And Scar's in danger. Scar's in danger. Joseph is awake. Here's the last stand on the cinder block. Joseph might have concussed ETN. Nico focus on doing damage to the head. Now the stomp. The stomp from up top. Cover me for a new hardcore champ. No!
How, bro? That was 3, you son of a fucking bitch.
Once again, it's not enough. Joseph couldn't get 3. And I don't know how Scar kicked out of that. He landed on cinder blocks. On cinder blocks, for God's sake. My mouth is beginning to get dry, just yelling, hollering, and screaming. The pain that Nico put Ocho Cinco through is now rubbing off on Scar. I don't see any weapons. Not a table, not a ladder, not a chair in sight. Garrettsburg following from behind as well. We're just waiting on Scarloey to see if he's on the move. It appears as he is. He's on the move. Yup, I know where this is going. Y'all do too. Hit it with me, chat. We heading up to the rooftop, to the floor. And possibly we could crown a new hardcore champ because Joseph is way out in front. But Scarloey looks like he's not too far behind. He just took a different route. And we're on top of the building. We're on top of a building. I smell trouble. I smell danger. I smell a crash and a burn. It's Nico on the edge. Damn near on the verge of capturing the hardcore title. Here's Scar. Oh no, oh God almighty! Scarloey spear Nico into the flaming tables! Oh my God! Put it out! Garrettsburg putting the fire out! Talk about a new meaning of crash and burn! There it is! Scarloey's up! Looking to end the match! Cover! 2 and no! Joseph's alive! This, by far, is the most chaotic match of the night! Good God almighty, the destruction that I'm seeing between these guys. The Death Valley. Oh, Scar! He wanted that Death Valley driver, but Nico got down. And Scar's body weight was used against him. Look at the back suplex! Puncturing Scar's back in the thumbtacks. One, two. Scarloey escapes.
Garrettsburg, I'm on the verge of throwing you into some barbed wire.
Don't you raise your voice at me. Not my fault he's kicking out at the last millisecond.
1, 2, 3, simple job as a ref. Do your fucking job, dumbass.
This is an emotional battle. This is more than personal. This is an emotional battle. Joseph now was just screaming at Garrettsburg about that recent fall, and now, there's glass in front of those cinder blocks! SD1! Scarloey dumped Nico's body on the glass. Now he's eyeing at the cinder blocks. No! Oh no! The neck!
Nico?
Ring that fucking bell. Ring that fucking bell right now.
Alright, no more. Ring it.
Nico had a recent neck injury! Early 2025,
Get that fucking camera off me, bro.
It was at No Guts, No Gory. Ocho Cinco snapped Nico's neck in two. And the hardcore champ retained by fucking it up again.
Hey, get down from there.
Scar re-aggravated the neck and now stomped Nico's chest.
Get out of here. Take your stupid title and leave. Now.
You shut your bum ass up. You get what you put out there. Now stay in your goddamn place, motherfucker.
Get out of here. I'm not gonna keep telling you.
Fuck out my face. Your bums, both of you all.
The two main things that concern me about Nico's health. Not just the back of the neck, but also the chest. And Scarloey meant what he said. He made sure he put Nico in his place. And now the crowd's angry. They wanted to see Nico win and to throw Scar, but unfortunately they didn't get what they want. And to see Scar do that, that just made it even more worse. That just made the crowd more angry than before. Well, the show must go on. We're heading into another match, the first ever First Blood match. Rosie Anderson and Ari Lansing, a new Black Vengeance member taking on one of Anderson's relatives. We need to take a break, man. My voice is killing me and the crowd is livid. Literally livid.
What are you doing here?
Thinking.
About
Wims and his stupid cult of Death Riders. They took everything from me. My trust, my respect, my title. And most importantly, Wims took out my sister and the new guys running the place.
Oh, that Jacob guy. Well, do what you gotta do. What's wrong?
I wanted to ask. If your lightning, cause you shocked me with all your beauty.
Bro, aren't those type of lines old?
Yo, it's true though, you bad.
Okay, yeah, I'm leaving.
Chat, you think she rock with me? Cause I for sure do.
The only girl that you should be concerned with is your sister Raji. You gotta get back at Wims instead of going after someone you like. You gotta stand up for your family at this point, brother. And speaking of family, Caillou's little sister Rosie will face the new recruited Black Vengeance member Ari Lansing. First ever First Blood match. You must make your opponent bleed in order to win. We shall see what will happen between these two. Rosie will never forget that attack Ari made on her after that loss against Ulysa in the Women's U.S. title tournament, where she then, of course,
Ring the bell, please.
joined the Black Vengeance, approving about what her boyfriend Javville Wims does, which none of us like. None of us like where this company's going, with Javville causing havoc everywhere, and now with Ari joining too. It just made things a lot worse. First blood match. Remember, you gotta make your opponent bleed. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts. And just like every other GSW match, there's no disqualifications. Anything goes in this stipulation. Ari's back was driven on the wall, and now the senton by Rosie, dropping the weight on the stomach. Right on that midsection. And to make your opponent bleed, you gotta use something sharp. Unless you throw something at their forehead. And the slam onto the chair. Ari's back landed on that steel chair. Little Anderson up in front. On the next stage with some chairs, 4 of them. There's 3 of them on the left side, set to get like a bridge, but Rosie delivers a pile driver on one of the chairs. Ari immediately got up, but Rosie picked her up as quick as possible and drives her head down on the concrete again. A Death Valley driver leaves Ari. Whoa, she got on her feet actually. She didn't stay on the ground for long, and she caught that drop kick. She caught the drop kick and drives Rosie into the chairs. The power bomb, and now the swanton. Caught her on the throat. Ari immediately checking Rosie's face and the throat to make sure there's blood coming out, but there's none. Unfortunately, no blood has been shed yet. And Marcus Leaf sees that Rosie's blood free, so we can continue. On we go. Lansing. Look at that. It's a trash can. And dropping Rosie back first. Flattening the damn can. Deliver the suplex and now driving the knees to the back of the head. Pretty patellas. The force of the knees right into the back of the head. That rattled Rosie. Now a chair to the face. And after that, a spine buster. Lansing is opening up her playbook. Unfortunately for her, Rosie's not bleeding yet. Neither woman has been lacerated yet. And there's a table. I don't think Rosie knows that Ari's up top. Oh! Just at the last second! Ari wanted to splash onto Rosie so she can drive her through that table. But at the last second, Rosie's awareness came into play. Ari Lansing missed a kill shot. Missed a major opportunity to keep her down. And now Rosie breaks a barbed wire. Now that's something that can really cut you open. But Ari slows Rosie up with a drop kick. Catches her. And Rosie landed on the barbed wire. She landed back first. That shirt of hers, I think, is protecting her from that fall. That way she doesn't bleed. That's smart. She dodged a ladder all the way back. A kick to the midsection. And now Rosie. She wants a pile driver. She hits it. Lansing's world just got rattled. Neither woman has been lacerated yet. A ladder and a toolbox, and it looks like there's a little keyhole, but Rosie has to find the key, or she actually might use it as a weapon, maybe to hit Ari with it. She threw it, but Ari dodged it. Wow! Nice cutter by Ari. Rosie landed on the back of her neck. Pretty awkward landing. And I see Ari coming back with some steel steps. But Rosie, she's back with that toolbox! She clocked Ari in the head with it! Right on the hairline, and there's the blood!
There it is. Ring the bell.
Ari's busted open! And Rosie picks up a win. Well, Rosie got hers. She made Ari bleed and the crowd's booing because this asshole showed up. Now Rosie and Javville shooting each other some death stares, but Caillou making sure he don't lay a finger on his sister. Way to have her back, big brother. And now Javville's giving Anderson and Rosie, both of them, death stares. I know Caillou would love to tear Javville's ass apart, but remember, they can't lay hands on one another. They gotta wait until later on tonight in the main event. We'll get into that in the next 35 minutes to an hour or so. But right now, we are about to crown a new champion. For the second time ever, Torres against Ulysa Murphy. Cece lost to Ulysa once, but can she find a way to beat her and become the first ever Women's United States champion? But can Ulysa go 2-0 against Cece in a very important match for the Women's United States Championship? We're going to have to find out in about 2 to 3 minutes. So don't go anywhere, people. We'll be back.
Hey. I need a favor.
What? Bro.
You exercise like a turtle.
I'm trying to strengthen my abs by holding it for a good couple seconds.
Mate, that's not the proper way to do basic crunches.
I do it the way I want to. Who even are you?
Caricho Tatrazuka.
Sounds Asian.
You would be correct. I'm from Taiwan.
So that's East Asia. Okay bro, listen. What brings you way out here?
You shall see soon.
Cornball.
Caricho Tatrazuka, one of the best street fighters from East Asia ever in GSW. I cannot believe my eyes. A multi-time champ in GSW. It's going to be interesting to see how his run in this company will be. But right now, our focus is on crowning the first ever Women's U.S. champion. Cece and Ulysa in the finals. Baddie Brawl to finally end this tournament. Let's see who will be crowned and who will make history. This is it. This is the final match of the Women's United States title tournament. All the grind, all the work that it took for both of these women to get here.
Ring the bell, please.
The time is now. A baddie brawl to end it. Ulysa has Cece's number 1-0. You think back to the first ever women's tournament to crown the first ever women's world champion. It was that opening match, that TLC match where Cece was defeated by Ulysa. And she remembers. She knows that. That's why these two women are no strangers to one another. And now in one of the most important matches ever in their careers, they have to make sure that they don't slip up. Ulysa, of course, came up short in that Women's World Championship tournament, falling short to Nixie back in No Guts, No Gory last year. Both of these women had some tough losses on different occasions, but That's all in the past. The time is now. All the trials and tribulations you've endured, all of the work you put in, all the dedication you've shown, it's going to pay off. And Cece might be the one to prove it. She drops the elbow on Ulysa's intestines and was just eyeing at that open box with those open-toed heels. And now drops Ulysa's back onto him.
1, 2.
The first ever U.S. champ? No, only 2. Near fall, however. Near fall. Murphy knows about tough losses, man. She's trying to make sure that this opportunity doesn't slip away. Same thing goes for Cece, because you never know when you can get another chance at the title again. It's like Eminem said, don't miss your chance to blow, because this opportunity comes once in a lifetime. By the way, that was an incredible spear. That ladder just dropped right on its side. And now Ulysa might be looking for the exterminator. Oh, counter Cece. Drops her feet on Ulysa's jaw. And now the running senton on the neck. On the neck. Brutal landing. Coming in to be the first ever women's U.S. champ. Nope, only 2. And that was a very late kick out. That running senton by Cece might have knocked the wind right out of Ulysa's lungs. That respiratory system of hers might be shook. Oh, a mirror, a glass mirror. Some stick-on nails, and there's a chain in the right-hand corner. Oh, cutter from Murphy. Still has Cece. Oh, Cece might be in trouble. No, not on the mirror. Not on the mirror. The mirror shattered because of the tombstone. The legs hooked, and Cece kicked out. Somehow she kicked out. And, oh, Murphy got sent over the top. There still might be shards of glass still in Cece's head. But she doesn't care. She's still going to work. Pastel bomb! Cover!
1, 2.
And oh no 3. Only 2. Only 2. Match is starting to take off as Cece's eyeing at those stick-on nails. Those look dull, but they might be sharp. You never know how they feel for yourself, but Cece found out!
Get up. Get up.
And Murphy wants a spear from that distance. She has some trouble with speed, but Cece! A spear of her own! And the German suplex afterward. Cece is cranking it up. She's about to go timeless Tony Storm mode. Here's the hip attack. Hip attack to the jaw. Here's Cece's version of Storm Zero. Pastel Zero. Pastel Zero.
1,
we have a new champ.
2.
We got a new champ now. Oh, that was a close one. That was a severely close one. I thought Cece had it. I thought she had it, but Ulysa kicked out at about 2 3/4. 6/8. That could have done it, but it didn't. And we move on. Ulysa stopped in her trash DDT by Cece. DDT right in front of the pink table. But Ulysa gets back up. Oh, what a spike! What a DDT again! And now for the second time, Pastel Zero over
1,
Murphy. Rolls
2.
Cece up on her shoulders. And Cece somehow slithers out of that, but catches Ulysa a spine buster right through the table. Now that might do it right there.
1.
Cover. Oh, 1! Only 1! You have got to be kidding me. Where does Ulysa get this from? Where does she get this from? That wood is very thin. That wood might break easily. CC catches Ulysa now. Tombstone! Oh, the wood broke! And Ulysa's head! It done crashed right onto the chairs! She might be concussed. She might be done. All CC has to do is cover and win it. One, two. No! Are you serious? I don't know, man. I don't know what it's gonna take. Tables, ladders, chairs, fake nails, a mirror. And the crazy part is, both of them aren't even lacerated. They're not even busted open. I don't see any weapons. And there's a side door. I think I know where we're going. This is going to be pretty suicidal. This will be risky. This will be dangerous. But we heading up to the rooftop. Oh, I'm too late. Here's a table right in front of an elevator. Look at Ulysa running on that table. Oh, another German suplex by CC. The fight still in both of these women. Hammerhead! Hammerhead! Murphy! He's got to be thinking Exterminator now. She couldn't hit it before because she was stomped on her jaw, but this time she hits it! This should be it!
Two.
This has got to do it! No, it does not! It doesn't! Well, look at Murphy. Already going back to work. Still not giving up. Powerbomb! As the table breaks, the cover made, and it still won't do it! It still won't get the job done. The Exterminator didn't do it. A powerbomb through a table couldn't do it. What will? What will end this? Who will be crowned as the first ever Women's United States Champion? Okay, now I can say it. As Ulysa's in the elevator. And we're CC's Roman stair by stair. We're heading up to the rooftop, to the floor. Never gets old, man. It never gets old. Never gets old. We're on the edge of the building. And CC, dangerous position for Ulysa to be in. As her head experienced enough damage throughout the match. Oh no! Off the building they go! And they're gonna head down into the pile of chairs! Oh my God! Collision! Murphy slithers on his CC! Here comes the ref! Count made! And three! Murphy did it! On her last breath possible! She makes history and becomes the first ever Women's United States Champion! CC came up short, and we caught a glimpse of her in tears, but, and there's Caillou. There for his girl to congratulate her on a miraculous title win. Murphy finally succeeds in the big one. What a historic night. She's going to enjoy every bit of that, along with Anderson. And speaking of a big one, we got another big one. Another title match incoming. Briana Tucker, who is still undefeated in solo competition, will face one of her best friends, the Women's World Champion Nixie Cornelius, in a brutal Texas death match. Coming up next.
Scarloey broke my axis. The doctors came back with the X-ray results, and recommend I get neck surgery. Never gonna happen. I'm not the type of guy to be sidelined. Scar, you'll get yours down the road. But not from me. I got a bigger objective to accomplish. See, all that impact to the head and neck made me realize what I came to do here. Capturing championships. Being the one everyone can look up to. Being the guy. Tonight was a fluke, but I know who I am. I'll rebound, I'll bounce back up. I've been through neck injuries many times, so that can wait. Other than that, here's how this is gonna go down. I want 7 other people to join me. And all 8 of us will fight in a tournament to reach for the sky. Whoever wins the tournament gets a shot at the World Championship.
All you kids, good, bad, whoever, step up, or get stepped on.
Obviously, Nico lost to Scarloey, and it turns out he's going to need some neck surgery, but he does not want to do that. He already has his eyes set on the GSW World Championship. But in order to do that, he's going to have to win a couple matches. That's probably why he set this quote-unquote tournament up. God willing, I'm hoping that Jacob is listening in the back, because if he has to set this tournament up, then Nico might have a chance to get to the top. And that also goes for 7 other people. Of course, if Jacob decides to go with it. But anyways, we got a Texas death match we're about to see. Briana Tucker, currently undefeated in solo competition, against the Women's World Champion, Nixie Cornelius. Friends will have to become foes in this here bout. Which one is going to walk out the champ? We're going to have to see. Both of these iconic women had an excellent 2025. And now all that momentum comes down to this match.
Ring the bell, please.
Texas Death, Briana and Nixie. 2 best friends that are going to have to tear each other apart in order to capture the Women's World Championship. This was the match that Briana wanted. She wanted to prove to not just Nixie, but the whole GSW universe that she has what it takes. Not only to be in a bloody stipulation like this, but also become the next Women's World Champion. Nixie didn't want this. Briana wanted this. She talked away and it kind of forced it on Nixie, and that Swanton connects. And now, per usual,
1,
the 10 count. Remember, knockout / counter or submission ends it.
2,
That is how you win a Texas death match in GSW.
3,
Briana looking confident,
4,
thinking she has this in the bag. Unfortunately not. Nixie is up. Only 4. There's going to be a lot of weapons in this match, man. Or like that. A barbed wire board, and that barbed wire board, super dangerous. That barbed wire cuts you up, man. Briana has a lot of speed, but Nixie turning things around. This is what makes Nixie so good. She stays consistent with it. She stays consistent when she generates offense. Neckbreaker, and now Toxic Tombstone. Oh no, a brain buster actually. Didn't have much height, but still got a brain buster off, and now what is Nixie going for? Oh, she might be looking to slam, or maybe even throw Briana in that barbed wire board. Oh, but Tucker, look at the agility. This is what makes Tucker so good. Her quickness. Her agility! Wow!
1,
She done popped the champ up and hit her with a brain buster.
2,
Now that's something you don't usually see out of anybody.
3, 4,
I tell you, bro, Briana Tucker,
5,
this woman has excellent skill
6,
at everything. Look at that. Look at that. Chuck Nixie up and threw her into that barbed wire board, and the Eagles view to the stomach. And now another one. 2 consecutive Eagles views. And now
1,
the 10 count once again.
2,
Man, Tucker is good, man. She's a fan favorite.
3,
All these people love her. They want to see her become a world
4,
champ. A lot of people have been hating on Nixie too, as of late. Obviously, everyone knows that both of these women have mutual respect for one another in GSW, but Nixie just didn't see any championship material in Briana, not because that she's not tough enough. Believe me, she knows she's tough, but because she thinks Briana's all sunshine and rainbows. I don't know about that because, oh, the crowd's going crazy. That's why Briana just made Nixie shed some blood off that DDT into that barbed wire. And now Briana, oh no. Oh no. The Swanton. Nobody home as the champ delivers a drop kick. Caught Briana right near the eye. That could have took her eye out of socket. But Cornelius the champ, proving why she's still the champ. Showing how defiant, how dominant she is. Splash! The splash up top!
1,
And now the count out to hopefully seal the deal.
2,
Look at that blood.
3,
Matter of fact, look at the gash. I don't know if y'all can see that,
4,
but there's a gash, a medium-sized gash on Nixie's forehead.
5,
Tucker's up, get to the midsection, and drops Briana to her knees. Nixie not gonna go all the way, but to the third step. Uh-oh. Tucker caught her. Hoists her up. Oh my God, knees to the head. Oh my goodness! Nixie absorbed the pain! Oh, but Briana! Slip back attack! Slip back attack!
1, 2,
Nixie just got wiped out, and the ladder got wiped out too.
3, 4, 5,
Add 5, the halfway point.
6, 7,
I think that might have done it.
8,
Look at Briana's eyes.
9,
She knows how tough Nixie is. Yup, she knows how tough she is. She's real frustrated. Well, your title on the line, you gotta get up. And Nixie right there did just that. Both of these women do not give up, man. They don't give up that easily. Barbed wire fence. A lot of barbed wire in this match, man. Oh, look at Briana, the backstabber, but Nixie shook it off. She couldn't hit a cutter the first time, but this time she did. The second time was the charm, but Tucker absorbed it. Oh, another one. Another cutter into the barbed wire. Crowd's erupting.
1,
The crowd is erupting. And the count just stopped at 1. That's why. Briana's hat's off. She's bleeding horribly. That barbed wire just lacerated her. When you see a royal eagle, an angry eagle, you better be ready. Because when she is angry, she gets unhinged. She might be looking to put it away with the royal plunge. Yup! Good night! Good night, Nixie! That's gotta do it.
1,
That has got to do it.
2,
I don't think anybody is kicked out of the Royal Plunge.
3,
Or since this is a Texas Death Match, actually,
4,
no one's ever gotten up from the Royal Plunge.
5, 6,
It's only knockout, counter, or submission. I keep forgetting that.
7,
God, I'm fucking stupid.
8,
That count is close to 10.
9,
It is so damn close. But at 9 3/4, the champ breaks the count.
Nixie, stop. Stop pushing me. I don't want to hurt you like this.
As her friend, she is yelling at her, telling her to stop, technically telling her to give up before Briana goes ballistic into something worse. But it's going to take a lot more than words to stop Nixie, let me tell you. God, what a freaking match this is, man. What a match this is. Uh-oh, Nixie full head of steam. Push the ladder, knock Tucker into the nail board. The table also got destroyed. And then the slam onto the ground right afterward. Look at this woman's face. Never have I ever seen Briana this busted open. Ever. And the crowd knows it. Everybody knows it. Toxic tombstone
1,
by the champ.
2,
I think it's over.
3,
After all that, I think it's over.
4, 5,
Good God almighty.
6,
The punishment these women are taking
7,
is literally crazy.
8, 9,
9 3/4. Briana fell right on her back. Where do our fighters in GSW get this from, bro? What makes them get back up? This indicates how desperately they want this shit. Oh, death out. Oh! Oh, good counter by Briana. She springs back up on her feet. Stop! A stop! Right on that cinder block, and Tucker took advantage, and here she goes again. Another stop! Another one! Nixie's world just got rattled. Oh, look at Tucker pulling back with a chain. She wrapped it around the champ's neck. And now Briana pulling the chain back a little further. Briana strengthened the grip of that chain around Nixie's neck. She added a little bit of leverage. And look at Cornelius. Oh, her eyes are shut. Her eyes are shut. She got choked out. She might have been put to sleep.
1, 2,
Tucker done shut Nixie's world down.
3, 4,
And that count is moving.
5,
I think Briana just choked Nixie out.
6,
She just put her to sleep with that chain.
7, 8,
That count is close to 10.
9.
Nixie hasn't even moved a muscle.
Alright 10, that's a wrap. Ring the bell.
And that is it! Tucker came a long way. She has knocked off Nixie and becomes the women's world champion. A career-defining victory. A legacy-making moment by Briana. And her boyfriend, Wixon Perez, is coming up next with a match against Seek. The second time ever. Last year, both of these guys battled in a doors match. They became friends for a while. Wixon turned on Seek, and now it's came down to another doors match between these guys. This time in Chicago. So don't go anywhere, guys. Action is still coming your way after this little break.
Well, this stings. It's like I made it this far, only to fall short in the end. I refuse to let the story end like that. The beginning of 2026 started off bad, but from here on out, it's all about redemption. I'll rebound and bounce to the top. That is a promise. And trust me, I will keep it.
Definitely a tough loss at first, but a determined speech by Cece. We, as the fans, may not know, but she herself knows what she has to do to get up to the top. But now, we move on to Wixon versus Seek. The second time in the making. Doors match number 2. Who's gonna walk out victorious? We shall find out. Let's get it. Seek, betrayed by his own scholar, his friend, Wixon Perez, that ungrateful piece of human garbage who stabbed his own friend in the damn back after he lost against Scarloey in that title match. Seek was only trying to help. But after that title match against Scarloey in that steel cage for the Hardcore Championship, after that, and during Carnage and Seek's war, Wixon decided it was time for him to leave Seek's nest. Briana's little eagle has got to face the mentor. It came down to this. Doors match number 2. They had a doors match in Houston where Wixon was defeated by Seek. And now Seek confident he can do it again. Making sure he puts Wixon in his place. These guys know each other very well. It's crazy how things can change within a year and about 2 months. For Seek, you know what you're up against. Do what you do best. And make sure you can use Wixon's clumsiness from last year, bring it into this year. As for Wixon, you know exactly what your mentor does. You know his playbook. Find a way to expose his weaknesses. That Raider killer put Seek away before, and he's looking to do it again. Oh, but Seek gets down. Off the ladder. Oh, and Wixon got dropped. That barbed wire was also on the drawers, and now look at Seek. On the ladder, senton. Little bit of a Sabu style right there. I like it. Here's a cover, and Wixon escapes it too. Little Sabu style senton leg drop by Seek. Our fighters paying a lot of homage to a couple of ECW legends. Loving it. This stipulation has been made famous by Seek. This is his type of match. This is the 3rd match in GSW history that's a doors-themed match. Drop kick to the jaw. The previous 2 were won by Seek. One against Wixon, and the other one against Buck. Buck's one being the longest, and now Seek looking to shortly put this away. No, kick out. Kick out of 2 by Perez. Now Seek knows he's slowing Wixon up. Now he drops him, slams his back right into the closet. Those closets are real hard to break. They are made of wood. But there's so many layers, it's just hard to break. Not like the tables. Now Seek looking for the Seek splash way up there from the top of the ladder, and he crashes. He couldn't connect, and now Perez gonna take advantage. A splash of his own. A splash by Perez. Wixon connected on his splash, but Seek makes the escape. Perez only got 2 out of that, but immediately going to work. The blockbuster! And only 2 again. Now that's something you don't typically see out of Wixon. Crucifixes. Can't use them on anyone, sadly. And Perez lands on his feet. Oh, and now Wixon catches Seek in the air. Pile driver. Caught him on a couple crucifixes. And now Perez has his former mentor. Slams his back on the crucifixes.
1.
Cover made and 1. Only 1. And a kick right to the throat, it looks like. That took the wind right out of Wixon. Oh, look at Seek. What a spike bat. Walking a tightrope on the fence. Able to keep his balance. Splashes on Wixon and he's busted open. That bat fucked him up.
2.
Lacerated his forehead, but looks like he's still in the match. But how long will he remain in there is the question. Oh, cutter was missed as Seek went low. Oh, Buck is here! We know the history with Buck and Seek. Seek, of course, chasing Buck everywhere,
1,
and then he
2.
also beat him at Royal Pain! Kick out!
You were gonna remember, I was the first one that took you out.
Now Wixon, determined to hand Seek his first loss, and GS stop! Raider Killer!
1,
Cover made,
2.
2, and oh my God, Seek survives the Raider Killer! At Warzone, Seek was wiped out from Wixon's finisher. Didn't stop him here, however, as this match continues. On this stage, a table! Blanco's here! Seek has some backup. Buck and Blanco gave each other a little bit of a death stare after that Demon War, which Blanco won! And the idiots both go through a table. And the lights. Not a good sign, man. When the lights go out, something crazy happens. Somebody appears. And it's Dread! Seek ran off and look at Blanco and Dread! Wixon and Dread were talking earlier. Wixon said he needed a favor, and Dread! A spine buster on Blanco! That chair didn't even do anything. And now Dread hoists Seek up so Wixon can deliver the cutter! Maybe the favor was for Dread and Wixon to be on the same page. And now look at this. Gooey intoxication. Not
1,
like this.
2, 3.
Oh, come on. The numbers game against Seek. This is honestly an upset.
Head on the chair.
Now look at this shit. Wixon just commanded Buck to put Seek's head on that chair. And what the hell are they gonna do now? And what is Dread gonna do with that chair? Oh no! Concerto by 3 of these assholes. These 3 sons of bitches defeat Seek in his match and knocked him out with a chair. This crowd is pissed off. Not just at Wixon and Buck, but at Dread too. Well, we know that Seek's gonna need some medical attention. He's gonna need a lot of care to the back of that head. Maybe even the cerebellum, the neck area. A little bit similar to what Nico's issue is. With his broken axis. Hope that Seek's alright, because that was already uncalled for. It's bad enough that Wixon and his stupid idiot friends already played the numbers game and beat him. Now they do some shit like this. Well, the show must go on. We got 2 more matches left. We got a world title match right here. Sage Martel wants to get his world championship back against our head honcho, the GSW world champion, Aeroslim Brooksdale, the Hardcore Hawk. Miracle on 34th Street by the first ever holiday-related match as one half of this event's double main event. That's coming up next. So stay tuned for this, guys. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Good work out there. You've proved me wrong, so it's all on you to lead this place.
I'll do my best, bestie. We're still friends, right?
You know it, Tucker. I'm gonna be away for a few months, but I'll be back. And when I come back fully recharged, I will reclaim what's currently yours.
We'll see, sister.
You're in for a high-flying classic. No guts, no gory. What's yours will be mine.
I know how swift and aggressive you are. So if you want this, you better bring your A game.
Monica already calling her shot to the new GSW Women's World Champion. Now I'll have to wait until No Guts, No Gory, because right now our focus is still on the last 2 matches of Wrap It Up. And here's one of them, a world title match. Miracle on 34th Street fight between Sage Martel and Aeroslim Brooksdale. The 3rd time in GSW history. Which one of these guys are going to walk out the champ? We're going to have to find out. Four successful title defenses within a whole year and about a couple months. Slim and Sage go way back, and in this 5th defense,
Ring the bell.
Slim and Sage are gonna run it back one more time. Drop toe hold into the garbage can. Sage landed on the side of his cheekbone. Both of these guys face each other a lot in 2024. They know what they're capable of. And now Sage making sure he takes full control in the early going. Brooksdale is getting his ass beat so far. Hammerhead! Aeroslim's head landed on the chair. Sage might end this early. He might reclaim the World Championship right here. No, he won't. Slim escapes it too. This is a Christmas-themed match. Even though it's February, this shit is long overdue. Don't matter! A title match is a title match. Weather kind of delayed Wrap It Up back a bit, but here we are. We came hella far, man, and I mean we came hella far. Miracle on 34th Street fight. This is the first time ever this stipulation was used in GSW. The same rules apply to a regular street fight, but this is just a Christmas theme. German suplex by Sage. Almost snapped Slim's neck. He took a hard bump to the back of the head. Martel power bombs Brooksdale through the table.
1, 2.
Oh no, I was about to say. Damn near got 3. That was a near fall right there. Usually Brooksdale be the one putting people through tables first. He's the Messiah of pain, the Messiah of tables. Death Valley Driver. Aeroslim Brooksdale, the head honcho of GSW.
Son of a bitch.
Lives for this shit. He loves a good old street fight, man. Oh, a present. Looks like someone left it there. Slim gets down. Sage's Swamp Tom got caught, and now the Hawkeye. Slim slipped out of there, but he hits a woodcutter on the present. And now trying to work on Slim's neck. Could have hyperextended it right there. Martel on the chair. Wants to go up top and hit a splash, but Slim catches him. Bulldog by Aeroslim Brooksdale. Now Slim not known to be acrobatic, but he will do a moonsault. A rare move used by Brooksdale, the moonsault, doesn't get it done. Brooksdale told me the other day he was trying to work on his acrobatics. He wants to try to fly a little higher than usual. So far, it's a success. Brooksdale is flying a little high. And look at this, DDT from the table to the street. Sage is down. Cover made by Slim, and only 2. Onto kicks, and there's 2 tables there as well that Slim could use. And he might use one of them. Sage is in the danger zone right here, guys. He's in the danger zone as Slim just chucked him up in the air, put him through one of the tables. The cover made, and Sage kicks out at 2. Sage can barely move. He's looking real sluggish. That wood fucked up his back, and I see Slim with a street light. Drop kick to the back of the head. And the world champion taking control. For the second time on this stage, once again, put Sage to another table. Cover. 2. No. That was a late kick out, by the way. Very late kick out. I don't know how Sage even got Slim off of him at the last second. Goes to show you, man, Sage ain't a quitter. He don't give up. This could be his last opportunity at a world title again, for all we know. Slim eyeing at a couple presents in front of him. Probably wonder what's in those. Oh my God! Sage, like a runaway freight train, with no regard for human life, damn near killed the world champ. Hammerhead once again. Martel might have done it. He might have took out the champ. No, he didn't. Immediately, still has his focus on hurting Aeroslim. Still has his focus on recapturing the GSW World Championship. But too many seconds are going by as he hit the splash and he flattened the presence. And that gave Slim a chance to hit his finisher. The Hawkeye's landing. That is it. Slim retains. No! Sage kicked out of that, but Slim would have stopped. That might have slowed Sage up. That might have given. Oh no! It didn't give him the win. It didn't give him the win. You gotta be kidding me. Sage is probably the only competitor I know that can withstand the Hawkeye's landing. Slim and Sage constantly pushing each other over the limit. There's a barbed wire board with a couple pieces of Christmas garland, and now Sage in the danger zone again. But kick to the midsection knocks him down. He's awfully close to that barbed wire. Could have cut him open, but Sage got up. Spear! Slim landed into the barbed wire. For years, I've been telling people how dangerous barbed wire is. Thankfully, Slim's facial skin didn't land on it. But Sage! Oh no! He landed on it too! Slim looking to end this once and for all! Hawkeye's landing. But he's not done. He wants to make sure that Sage is done. Another one! And he's like, fuck one, fuck two, three will get it done because the third time's the charm! Successful title defense! Aeroslim retains in Chicago. Added in the books. The historic reign of Aeroslim Brooksdale continues. And Sage, valiant effort, tough effort, but came up just short. What a night, man, what a night. We have came hella far throughout the night. And we have finally made it to main event number 2. The final match of the night. Caillou Anderson, Javville Wims, for the sake, the future of GSW. A lights out, unsanctioned Gates of Fate death match. They'll be surrounded with red fencing, and they are going to fight to the very end. There's no disqualifications. No time limit, no holds barred, anything goes. The second time ever these guys will face one another, the first time ever a Gates of Fate deathmatch is held in GSW. Coming up next, so do not go anywhere. Oh, no, Wims, no, Wims! Oh, you absolute bastards!
There is a lot on my plate. An individual has to step up and make a change when an environment isn't right. So I will step up and be the change. Preschooler pants. Aeroslim, both of those guys, made GSW what it is. A comfortable, yet spoiled, rotten environment, where rookies and other fucking morons can talk shit to each other, acting like they can run the place, and be the next big thing. Everywhere I go, I see rookies, randoms, and idiotic legends that don't know about what it takes to be at the top of the food chain like I do. I constantly see greedy and edgy egos running amok throughout the company. It permeates through everyone's heads, it triggers me every hour, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I will end this company to start a new one. With my type of people. Guys with a real work ethic, guys with experience, guys that understand what's best for business. Caillou, if you don't understand what I'm trying to do, then I have to beat sense into you. I have no choice but to end your career in GSW, for the greater good. You, Slim, and all your selfish friends, don't know what business is about. You don't know about anything other than fighting for your own legacies. That ends. Cause I will pulverize everyone in my path. So you guys can come with me, and if you don't, on you. You all just better run while you can. Stay away while you can.
Don't get in BV's fucking way.
Anderson, you got nothing to fight for unlike me. You're a stain in GSW. You're a stepping stone I need to step on and kick so I can keep this place in check. I promise you, when I'm done with you in Chicago, your existence dies. And then I aim for the big star. I shoot the shot. I take back everything. And a new era will bloom.
It took a while, but we have finally made it to the main event of Wrap It Up Chicago. Caillou Anderson and Javville Wims for the second time in GSW history in an unsanctioned Gates of Fate deathmatch. The rules for this match are simple. You have to make your opponent bleed blood, you have to put them through 2 tables, and then you must pin them or knock them out. There are no submissions, no disqualifications, no holds barred, no time limit. Anything goes in this stipulation. For the sake of GSW, for the future of GSW, these two will settle the fucking score. Without further ado, let's get in to the main event of the night. Remember guys, this match is unsanctioned. The Black Vengeance, especially Javville, the leader, has been terrorizing everyone in GSW, and it's up to Caillou to make sure his reign of terror ends. Your opponent must be busted open, you gotta put him through 2 tables, and then you gotta pin him or knock him out. That's how you win a Gates of Fate deathmatch. It's Javville trying to change this match up, make sure it's in his control. Since breaking point of 2025, Javville and the Black Vengeance have been going apeshit all across the world, putting GSW in danger. Javville said he doesn't like the way GSW is and he wants to change it. He wants to take full control of this company. And if he has to get past Anderson to maybe get to Aeroslim, then so be it.
You don't have the stomach for this preschooler pants.
These guys hate each other to death. And it's crazy to think that both of these guys were best friends. They were allies at one point. Those days are over. It's a new era, as Javville said. Caillou hasn't been doing any promos. He hasn't really been talking. He's been waiting for this opportunity, and he's going to make the most out of it. There's a deadlift German suplex. Caught him in a little bit of that glass. Shattered all over the damn floor. Wims is up. Look at what Caillou has, a cinder block. That cinder block is so dangerous. Oh, no! Wims landed on his back. That might have broke his back. Good counter by Caillou, and now the fallaway slam onto the barbed wire chair. Gates of Fate. Red fencing surrounding the street. These guys are going to have to accept their fate because there's a lot of dangerous weapons in here. As Caillou lands on one of the cinder blocks. Wins. Connects with a backsplash. He landed on Caillou's neck. Might have caught him around the chest area too, actually. And now look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is where Javville's vile actions come into play! Wims loves to go for that backsplash with a cinder block in play. And he hit Anderson on the throat. Look at the blood trickling all over the street. Anderson already has lost a lot of blood. And it looks like it's fogging up his vision. So many dangerous weapons in this dangerous stipulation as there's a mirror. Oh, wait up. Oh, spear! glass of the mirror got shattered! Caillou Anderson out of this world! I don't know how Wim's even standing. Steps! He got hit with steps and oh, look at Wims! With a crimson mask of blood! The stairs fucked him up! Splash! One step is done. Both men have been busted open. Oh! That was a root beer bottle. One of the store root beers that I drink. That will make the blood loss even worse. Oh, look at this. Look at Anderson! A bottle ain't gonna stop him. Anderson's been in these wars for a long, long time. Just as long as Javville. In fact, when you go back to the first ever GSW match in Chicago, they literally tore each other apart. And now they're doing the same thing here. About 2.5 years later, and there are two tables right there. Oh, Anderson catches Wims. This is Wims' type of match, but Anderson looking to turn it around in his favor. Wims lives and breathes for these type of matches, these bloody stipulations, and now he has Anderson in the danger zone as he hits a Black Rider through the tables. And with that, Javville is now eligible to cover. And it looks like he's about to end the match. Two. Anderson kicks out at the last second. He made the escape somehow. I don't know how. Javville has lost more blood than Caillou. Chair to the back. And again. Javville with a couple chair shots. And what does he want? He wants a backsplash. He had to wait until Anderson was on his backside. He hit it successfully, and now he'll cover again to end the match. And no! Anderson once again kicks out at the last second for the second consecutive time. The blood on both of these boys, man. This is the future of GSW we're talking about. Oh my God. No, not the alcohol! Oh, DDT, good counter. We've seen what alcohol can do to the wounds. We've seen that with Nico and Ocho Cinco. And one of these guys is going to get their wounds stung. Anderson catches Wims. He wants a Death Valley driver, and he gets it. And Anderson, so dangerous, and now he might be more dangerous with that alcohol. Wims is about to get stung.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh shit! Anderson! Stung Wims, drop kick to the back of the head. You can hear the ECW chants. They are loving this shit. The fans are loving this shit. They will never know if they ever get another Wild War like this again. Anderson with Wims in his sights. Banana blast through the table! Anderson took flight and made Wims pay the price. This match is fucking insane. Carnage is literally everywhere. Oh, another mirror. Anderson better be careful. Oh, not again! Wims speared Anderson onto the glass mirror. And now the Black Rider. Anderson landed on the back of his head. Glass shards have got to be all over their bodies.
One,
Cover.
two.
Wims, can he win it? No. He can't win it yet. Anderson is not giving up. But Wims gonna try to force him to give up. He wants to. Oh, Anderson gets down. Kick to the midsection. Here's a Stone Cold Stunner. Javville just got stunned. He's down. And Anderson is back with a ladder. He wants to take flight again. Caillou likes to fly high. But when he's got another person, he wants that ravine power bomb through that table, and he'll be eligible to cover Wims and end it. He's gonna win. One, two, and no! Javville kicked out at 2, but Anderson wants to take flight. Not again! Oh no! Wims knocked him off the ladder. He landed in the mirror. Another back splash. Wims covers 2. Anderson doesn't give up. He's still in this match, bro.
Preschooler pants. Give up. There's nothing left for you to fight for.
Fuck you.
Wims trying to use words to make Anderson quit, but it ain't working. We all know Anderson ain't giving up that easily. Javville's coming back on the ladder to the head on that wound, but Anderson back up on his feet. This kid
Don't you fucking run away from me.
just refuses to stay down. The heart and soul of GSW. Everything that is Caillou. He refuses to let Wims take control of the one place that makes him happy. Stunner by Wims. The stunner using his playbook, but Anderson survived it. Avalanche stunner, got him! Got him! Wims survives, spear gets caught. Caillou paying homage to his best friend Slim with the Hawkeyes landing. That is it. No! You have got to be kidding me, bro. What is it going to take to end this match? Oh, a brick. Caillou bought a brick. It's on Javville's jaw. Stop! That might be it. That might be it. No, it won't. It won't be it. Javville survives. What is it going to take to end this match, man? How is Caillou? Oh, Wims just turned it around. He turned this match around. The pop-up powerbomb on the barbed wire board, and he threw him onto the lemon. That busted up vehicle. And now Wims and Anderson on the hood of the
Preschooler pants is done.
on the hood of the lemon, the hood of the broken down car. Oh no, he's not thinking Black Rider. On the car, on the windshield. He landed on the back of his head again, and now Wims covers 2,
3,
and he got 3. Javville has just defeated Caillou.
Get out of here.
He just defeated Anderson and now telling the ref to scram. And Wims, oh, he's back with a cinder block. This fucking ass already won the match. And now look at this. He's gonna take advantage of Anderson while he's down. That's enough, Wims. You already won the match. What are you even getting out of this? Bro, come on. A plastic bag? Enough. Javville, enough! You've done enough! This fucking asshole! Get the police! Someone get security out here! Somebody! Just get him off of Anderson! Now he finally lets go! This fucking piece of shit! But now we know Caillou definitely needs medical attention. He might have to be taken to the hospital after that. He isn't even moving. You got to be fucking kidding me.